Hi guys, it's Blackie. Okay, I am back at the military surplus place in Sampson, Alabama, Kaufman's Military Surplus. And I know you're going to ask, but it's down there in the description box for the phone number. And if you got a question, just call the ladies and let them see what they can find for you. This place is huge. I've been here a bunch of times, so you know what I'm talking about. Now, in the last walkthrough I did at the beginning of the month, I happened to spot and mention that they had the ACU MS sleep system, and I didn't get a price, and quite a few of you have PM'd me and said, what's the price on the bags? I'm looking for bags. Okay, it's $150 for those. That's all the bags and etc. in the compression bag. Okay, that's the military MS sleep system. And but the other bags, I'm going to get the young lady to come over here in a minute. We're going to talk about it. You're going to find in surplus a couple of different style of bags. And so let me help you understand a little bit. This is the old Vietnam intermediate bag. And in the past there was two styles. The intermediate and the extreme. And let's see if I can grab one right quick and show you the difference. There will be a label inside right here, and it will tell you what it is. Now I grabbed the wrong one right there. Hold on a second. That's a 49. That might be. Ah, here we go. Get my eyes on so I can read. Okay. Sleeping bag, intermediate, cold weather. What you're looking for is it'll be on the bottom down here. I don't know if you can even see that, but it says intermediate cold weather. Intermediate was a bag that comes out of the Vietnam era, and they go down to about 30 is the intermediate. And then there was the extreme. That was below that. They don't snap together. They don't go together. They were just standalone bags by themselves. Okay? And so because of that, and they're kind of bulky and they're kind of heavy. I think they're like 6-7 pounds a piece. And they make really good mattresses. What a lot of us guys did was we'd take them and we would leave them snapped up during the summer, just lay on top of them. We'd put something in them to kind of fluff it up a little bit and turn it into a mattress to lay on. In the winter, yes, they were warm. A little bulky, but they were warm. But that's the Vietnam type intermediate. I'll lay this one right here. Now, also, like the one I just pulled right here, this is the one that everybody wanted in my day. And this is a 49 mountain bag. This is a down bag. Okay? And it'll say right up here at the top, Sleeping Bag Mountain M1949. This is a down bag. Which means, like you can see right there, there's a feather coming out. This is a feather bag. Very, very warm. Very, very good. And you'll also see it down here at the foot. I don't know if you can make that out, but it says Mountain Regular. Now there is regular and long. Long is simply the same size, but it's physically longer for you taller guys. Don't be asking, have you got one that'll fit somebody that's a 4X? No, because in those days you weren't toting a pack if you were a 4X. You know, it just, like I said, only the Navy had fat cooks. And so even though you was all muscle, you know, and I know I've had friends that were that way, that they were not fat, they were just solid muscle, but they had a tough time with getting a bag to fit them or whatever. A lot of times it came up to their armpits and that was about it. So, these bags are really desirable, and I like the 49 better than I like any of the other military bags, to be honest. In fact, recently I got rid of my MS sleep system I had for a long time because I never was using it. I was using my 49 down bag. Now, and we'll get the price in a minute. I like the down bag because you get it and you fluff it up, and it puffs up real nice, and it holds the body heat, it breathes well, and it's that perfect warmth when you get it warmed up. It doesn't feel cold when you get into it. It's a little cool but not cold. A lot of the synthetic bags feel cold to me when I get into them, and you sit there shiver trying to warm up the bag, you know, where the 49 never did that. I'd put it on top of me and it felt cool for just a minute, but then I'd warm it up. Whereas the synthetics always felt cold, and the one that I got rid of several years ago was a big Arctic bag I had. I called it Big Blue. And every time I got into that thing, guys, I don't care what layers I was wearing or whatever, it was like getting into ice water. That bag was just ice cold to me, and it would take 30 minutes for me to warm that bag up. You know, I'm laying there like, God, you know, waiting for the bag to ever warm up. With the down bags, I never felt that. I'd cover up, and it'd be a little cool for just a minute, and then you'd warm right up, and you'd feel your heat. And within 10 minutes, the whole bag was warm, and you were fine. So the bag I recommend is a 49 mountain bag. That's one of these. Now, we'll get to the price on those in just a minute. So you got intermediate, then you've got the short and long, and then you've got the 49 mountain bag. You've got the MS Sleep system, and you're also going to have like these modern bag that's an intermediate or something. Now you're going to notice this has got that ACU kind of greenish gray, you know. This is the intermediate bag of modern time. Let me see if I can find they always put the dang information on the very bottom. Modular sleeping bag, intermediate cold. This is the intermediate bag. And you're going to find kind of two or three, okay? There's the light olive grab one that's really, really light. That's the patrol bag, okay? That's the first bag in the MS Sleep system. It's a standalone bag, and it's a lighter bag that goes down to like 50s, okay? Then there's the intermediate bag. This bag's supposed to go down to the 30s. The two snap together and then go down to the lower extreme temperatures. That's the reason they call it a system. All three bags locked together. So now you got this ACU and intermediate. Put that right there. And then you're going to find a green one like that as well. Let me dig a second. Okay, while we're at it, here's a patrol. This is the most innermost bag, and it's a lot smaller and lighter. Modular sleeping bag patrol type 1. Okay? This is the summer/fall spring bag. It is the very first bag in the MS Sleep system. This bag and the intermediate will lock together to form the MS Sleep system. They can be used as separate bags. They got all the zippers and snaps for themselves, and they also snap all together, see? So that was the idea. It builds. So you can just pull out what you need and don't have to have completely separate sleeping bags that only have a given fixed set. You see what I mean? You can mix and match and combine. That's 49 Mountain right there. Mountain. There's a damn polyester sleep bag, mountain bag. And then you got the black bag. Now the black bag was the extreme cold bag. It replaced the other one. Now I have put before all of them into one, and what I mean by that is the intermediate bag This one is the black intermediate, excuse me. Modular sleeping bag, intermediate cold weather type 2. And then this one was also an intermediate bag, but you see there's two different colors. So could you put two intermediates together? Yeah, if you're up in Alaska or Canada, you can put two intermediates together. They will go together and snap. I don't know what it's rated down to, but you're getting real bulky then. But you're going to see the black bag, the green bag, patrol bag together. You also see that lighter ACU bag and the green bag. The lighter ACU and this are supposed to be the same, the black. However, I can tell you by holding them up, the ACU bag is heavier. And so the black bag is actually heavier. And I know several people up in Ohio and stuff like that, friends of mine, that they swear by the black bag. They say it's warmer than that one. So I guess it's the filler material in it. So you've got then the black. And then of course you're going to have foreign bags. They're going to pop up every so often. This is one of the European type bags. It's got a bag that's the hood in it, and this is a kind of like a light patrol bag. Okay, this one has arms in it. These came out of Germany and parts of Europe, and it's so that guys could sit there and wear it like a coat with the full thing in snow country, right? And be able to have their gun, you know, and be able to shoot while in the bag for patrol duty and stuff like that. My experience with these is they work as a patrol bag, but they don't work well below like 50. Okay, you got to start putting on a whole lot of layers to do that. But we'll ask what that one is. Any others that just pop up? I got a bunch of the 49s. Now this is one. Got to be a European. It's got a hood of some kind on it. This is one of those old that you pull up over the top. Remember old Silver Wolves had a little sleeping porch on it. Put a couple of sticks in the ground to keep the dew off your face. Man, that's an old antique bag right there. God knows how old that is. It feels like it's down. Or some sort of early polyester, early pro. There's no name on it nowhere. Huh. That's right out of the old days. Got a brass zipper in it. Huh. Coming out of military stores, probably some old World War II or something. But see, it's a square bag. And then it's got the hood on it that you roll it up into, and you can also kind of put it up over your head at night for like a porch or something. I don't know how many of them they got. Alright. Now, let me get the young lady, and we'll get some prices. I'll be right back. Okay. She doesn't want to be on camera today, and that's fine. Now, this European one that's got this thing on the top, how much?
40.
40 bucks. Okay. Now, you understand, guys, when you're getting surplus stuff, sometimes you're going to have little holes or something in them. But, like this one, this European that's got the patrol bag with the arms in it, got a little bitty cigarette burn, looks like right there. And you said these are 40 bucks. Okay. Now, MS patrol bag, how much?
$40.
40 bucks. And of course, you call down here and tell the ladies Blackie sent you. They'll hand select and get the best one they got to send to you. Okay? 40 bucks. The intermediate bag. 40 bucks.
Intermediate or extreme?
The intermediate and the light and the dark as well. 40 bucks, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm seeing a pattern here. 40 bucks. Now, the Vietnam era intermediate bags. How much are these?
If they have a good zipper, they're 100.
Good zippers, 100.
If the zipper's off track, they still snap up, they're 50.
If it snaps up, it's 50. Now, guys, believe it or not, these old Vietnam bags are becoming collector's items now. And now it's $100 for one of them, or $50 for one with a bad zipper. The modern intermediate and all is a better choice, ain't it? It's lighter, just as warm. It's only $40. So, I remember when those were like 25, but that was 25 years ago too. And then we already said that the MS Sleep System is $150. Now, the 49 down mountain bags, how much?
Those are like 150.
$150 for them, because it's a down bag, okay? The one that Blackie recommended was $150. So, if you want to stay modern and go modular, where I can mix and match, where you're actually getting 3 bags in one, get the MS Sleep System. So you're getting 3 independent bags, a patrol bag, an intermediate bag, plus this cover, and there's a bivvy in there too. And then you get the bivvy cover, which is a Gore-Tex, it's breathable. So all of that for $150. That's a great deal. If you're wanting, I'll take this back over to the other row. Us old Silver Wolves, if you want that down bag, that's $150. Trust me, go price a down bag today. They're like $400 and $500 a piece. That's a steal. $40 for the used MS type bags. So if you don't care about the bivvy cover and you don't care about that compression bag, you just want the 2 bags, that'd be $80. One patrol bag and one intermediate, $40 each. You can mix and match. Thank you very much, dear.
Thank you.
So, to answer the question, for those of you that were asking about, Blackie, could you tell us about the bags down there? That'll give you an idea. If you've got a question, call down here to Kaufman's and talk to the ladies. And again, whenever you order, say I'm looking for a intermediate bag, and tell them Blackie sent me, they'll hand select. They'll go through the pile and get the best one they can find to send to you to make sure the zippers work, the snaps work, least amount of holes and all like that. Remember, this is surplus, so it's not brand new. It may have a little dirt on it, may whatever, but for the value, you can't beat it. Hope you've enjoyed this content, guys. If you have, please hit that like, share, and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Until next time, guys, I'm Blackie wishing you safe journeys. Have a great day, guys.